All right, so once this is done, we will move back to a more customer-facing line of questioning, which is customer relationships. So like how I mentioned in the first video, this is where we are going to plot out all of the different types of customer relationships that you guys have. Emails that people may send you, phone calls, chat support, all of the different types of interactions your staff has with the customers. We want to be able to record that um, on this here grid. And so at the end, you should be able to kind of put it into one of these four categories where it's something that's high effort, high value. So maybe this is like a long-term contract that you're negotiating with a third-party business. And so this does take a whole bunch of time, but this also brings a lot of value to the business. Or maybe it's something that's low value, low effort. So it's like someone calling in and saying, hey, I think I registered myself instead of my child, which sometimes happens with some of these software providers. So we want to kind of map it out on these four different squares. And then again, going back to the product team, we think about it and we think about number one, how do we absolutely eliminate these? The low value, high effort tasks, there should be nothing there. And then for everything else, we want to think about how we can also obviously automate these, but those are a little bit secondary. So after this, we think about low value, low effort. We want to reduce the amount of admin work there, and then high value, high effort. Even though that makes sense, of course, it's high effort, high value. It must take a lot of effort to kind of get that value from your customers. But how do we, again, reduce the admin work, make it more pleasant, make it more delightful for both parties, you and your customers? High value, low effort, this is great. This is where we want to be. The goal is to bring everything here and yeah, that's basically it. So for example, a chatbot. So people have repetitive questions rather than emailing or rather than chatting, they can speak to a chatbot and get the same value there. Without bothering one of your staff.